Hi, my name is Neberieza, and this is a video for Moraine Reads. The book that I'm choosing to talk about is called State, A Team, a Triumph, a Transformation by Melissa Isaacson. This is what it looks like. It is a story about her journey as a student athlete in the 70s. In 1975, she was a freshman. And Title IX had just passed 3 years earlier. If you don't know what Title IX is, it was a big deal for women and young ladies with sports and equality and them being able to do everything that the boys did with sports. And just the start of the fight for equality that you see a lot of the pro athletes that are going through now. She was a freshman in 75. They won a state championship in 1979. And this whole book just goes through the history and the fight and the emotions and just everything that they've had to go through. Melissa Isaacson, she's from Chicago, just like we are. She went to Niles West, which is, in the suburban areas, but it's a team that you know of. Jewel Jewel Lloyd went to Niles West, and she has been a national figure in women's pros basketball for a long time. But before Jewel Lloyd could fly, Melissa Isaacson and these women had to crawl. They had to fight for gyms. They had to fight for practice time. They had to fight for the equipment. They had to learn the game and deal with coaches that might not necessarily have been the best coaches or the most knowledgeable or the people that could teach them the most, and all of this going while being a high school girl and having to manage boys and high school and everything else. It's a great book. She really lets her story come alive with her characters and the people in her life and everything that she went through them. Um, it's captivating. It's one of my most favorite books that I've ever read. And if anyone who's involved in sports that is female should read this, young women, young ladies, people who want to coach, people who want to play. It's awe inspiring to see just how far we've come from the 70s all the way up till now and how good we have it compared to then, but just how far we have left to go. We have such a journey ahead of us for equality, even just with what happened with the NCAA tournament this year, with the weight room, with, the swag bags and all the things and the pay discrepancy and the ability to just give them the same things and let them grow. It's hard to grow something when you don't put into it what you need to put into it. When you don't put time and money and effort into things, things aren't going to grow. Melissa Isaacson is award-winning author. She's been in sports for a long time, and I knew the name and I knew she was from here. And when I picked up the book, I thought, hey, maybe this is great. I didn't realize that Title IX had been right around this at this point, and it was a big eye opener for me. And I knew it was bad, but I never knew it was that bad. It's a great book. I hope you go out and read it. It's the storytelling is amazing as well as the history, so I don't think you're going to get bored. There's that teenage inquiry in here as well. Melissa Isaacson went on to cover the Bulls and Michael Jordan and, start things for women that hadn't been possible before in the locker room, on print, on TV, all of it. She is an inspiration to all of us who are in sports and who are trying to be in sports and help teach young women of our future how to lead, how to fight for what they believe in and fight for what they deserve.